I think a more unusual aspect about this year is that it was a very cool and very wet spring. Suddenly, beginning early July, the weather got much better, and it has stayed dry pretty much ever since.
Drought and water scarcity is affecting the West Coast, South Coast, and Northeast BC. These areas all have experienced little to no rainfall over the past month, with continued dry weather in the forecast. It is possible that we may see our fire season continue.
Normally, the fire season would be considered over by now. There are still fires burning. There's no fires of note, but there are still fires that are not fully contained.
According to the BC government, areas under drought level 4 include Fort Nelson Basin, the Sunshine Coast Basin, Lower Mainland Basin, and the East and West Vancouver Island basins. What is drought level 4? Well, it means conditions are extremely dry and adverse effects to socioeconomic and ecosystem values are likely.
And I don't expect there to be major impacts in terms of growth restarting next spring. Now, for trees that are shallowly rooted, it might be a different story. They may be more in trouble, young trees.
The salmon population is another situation altogether. Thousands of salmon are seen here, washed up, when trying to travel from creek to creek. Those have dried up near Bella Bella. It's come to the point where all water users in drought levels 3 and 4 are asked to reduce their water use. According to the government, if conservation measures do not achieve sufficient results and drought conditions worsen, temporary protection orders under the Water Sustainability Act may be issued to water licensees to avoid significant or irreversible harm to aquatic ecosystems.
We definitely have to think about conserving water. One thing that might be done in an urban situation is planting shrubs and other plants that are more capable of dealing with lower water supplies. Not being so concerned about having a green lawn.
Stay tuned to the Weather Network as we transition from fall and into our winter season and hope for rain across the province.